Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Meet Me at Noon, where the episodes are getting a little bit further between, and I apologize. Y'all can understand the holiday stuff, and also, unfortunately, my chronic health issues have really kicked back up in earnest. It's been not a great week for me in some ways. Anyway, let's focus. Let's get back in here. We got a couple of puzzles to solve. We only need a very small number of blue stars before we can, at the very least, access the final area. That is my goal for today. I know it is a modest goal, but there's like a pretty good chance we won't get there because I'm really having trouble with these. So I would love to be able to unlock Area 10 today. These have gotten quite difficult. Okay, so just completion. I'm not stressing about the orange star here. Just in terms of completion, how would we do this? The problem I had last time, and I remember this very clearly now that I'm looking at this puzzle, is that it just doesn't seem like there's any way to allow orange to reach this side of the gap ever. And gosh, that still feels true. So what's going to end up happening here is we're going to end up using orange to transport blue. And then during blue time, obviously we can dive down there and get carried up, but it is not super helpful. Also, apologies, I think I bumped my microphone at some point. It's definitely in a different position than usual, so hopefully these readjustments are not loud. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, so the only things that blue realistically can do, this is really tough. I mean, blue can fall down here, blue can get carried up there. Blue can't just hover in either this space or this space for a turn, which is what we would need for orange to be able to cross over here. Well, okay. So there's a block up in the sky, and there are definitely a lot of puzzles where there are blocks above what you're doing. There's sort of irrelevant blocks that are there for the sake of a pattern or whatever. But what if this isn't one of those? Is there a way to make an unfall occur that would allow me to get up there? No, right? Because orange is gonna fall this way. I guess, okay, how many tiles do I have to unfall if blue were to jump and orange were to unfall from this tile? It does only take 2, actually. Can I engineer that? Could I engineer an unfall such that orange would begin sequence 3 up on top of this block? I gotta be honest with you, I don't see how. It's really not easy for us. This is just it is a one tile gap. One tile deep, I mean. Falling 2 spaces, falling off of something to its right and falling 2 spaces is actually completely non-trivial. And no matter what we do, it actually does have to contain... It does have to contain the unfall because blue does have to get across, right? So... Okay. But maybe it's not about creating the unfall such that blue can place orange up here to begin sequence 3. We can actually get blue pretty high up in the air here, can't we? Because it's possible for orange to be in this space. So if blue was on orange's head, I still have that thing rigged up, right? Yeah. So a jumping orange can be here. And then from there, blue is in this space and could jump into this space. And then if we record that, then sequence 3, orange just has to like jump on top of blue during the part where blue's falling down here to get carried back up. And then just ride all the way up to here and walk across. Is that actually possible? I don't know, but it's definitely the most possible, I feel like, of the ideas I've had so far. So how would I engineer this? We probably want the fall down into the pit to occur pretty late, but we do want there to be one frame where blue is doing nothing, sitting down in the pit, because that we need that frame to exist for orange to step onto blue's head, right? So blue goes 1, orange goes 1, blue goes 2. This needs to be a wait. This needs to be where we fall. Right? I think so. So, and then we need to spend some time in the air. And actually, if we can, I wonder if we can engineer this such that blue could just walk off of orange's head and grab the star. Not sure. All right, let's try setting it up like that. Okay. So blue walks off. Blue has to spend one frame doing nothing. That's fine. Blue throws in a jump. Blue walks off of orange's head. Oh, okay. Well, see, a problem with this is, in this sequence, blue never touches the moon. Because if I press left to grab the moon right now, orange is going to begin the sequence in an unrecoverable position. So actually, this is really problematic. So wait here, jump and get lifted, and orange has to step back. So this has to be, all right, let's rewind this. I'm going to throw a jump in here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the star with this sequence. This might not be the right strategy for it, but I'm trying to provide myself the opportunity. All right, so we wait a frame here, get lifted all the way to there. Jump to provide the boost. Wait, and then step off and touch the moon right at the end of the sequence. Yo, that is actually totally gonna work. Oh, man, I gotta tell you, solving puzzles in this game feels so good. Like, the mechanics are really, they're complicated, but they're tremendously satisfying to get right, because you have like layers of your own good idea applying over top of each other. It feels like you really did a lot of work. And then also, I mean, the fact that they are as difficult as they are is a big part of it. So on this one, we have the blue already, right? We just didn't get the orange. Let's stick to unlocking the blues. We'll try to get oranges on these ones and the one from the previous constellation afterward. Or as a thing for me to do to reset my brain if I get stuck. Okay, once again, did not even get to the basics on this one. So blue, in the final phase, blue is just going to be on the moon. We don't have to worry about blue at all. We just have to get orange all the way up there. And we have one of these blocks that makes my life weird and complicated. Okay. So this is a large enough height that we're going to have to handle it as two different setups, right? It's going to have to be orange executes an unfall with blue riding. then during sequence 3, orange rides the blue that is riding the memory of orange all the way up. So it's like orange unfalls, then blue like jumps off the unfall or something. Even so, it feels like a lot of height. What is the best job we can do here? So I remember that this is what we did last time. And this is not necessarily good. Wait, maybe this is actually okay. Because this orange block is going to be in the way. I was trying to channel orange through this area before, right? But actually, that's a big problem. Oh man, okay, hold on. I think I just maybe got a piece of it. But we were having a huge problem, right? With orange ending up like in blue space and dying, or just like being really awkward. But if I have blue just go to the left and then get carried upward, then during orange time, during sequence 3, blue won't actually go anywhere because the block is here and will unfall from this position, which is exactly what we need. So what I want is like, let's even throw in the jump, right, for that little extra bit of height. Because if we're not trying to prevent orange from moving to the left, it's okay for orange to end the sequence in this space. And that is the correct height. Hell, we can even jump, right? Like, why not? Okay, well, you know, it's blue. It's something. Can we... I'm just going to look real quick here. Is there a version of that that picks up the star? I would have to get... Well, what would have to happen? How would I get over one more space? Hold on, I want to re-enter the solution. Where did I actually end up? At what moment? So I jumped before, which did nothing. One, two, three, 4, 5 height, right? So 1, 2, 3. No, that's not right. So, okay, so blue is here. You know what? You have a thing for this. So blue was here. That's maybe not as clear as it could be. And blue went like this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 total squares of gain. Which is to say, from here, the unfall looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's really important. The question I was trying to figure out is, if I press right now, would I shove orange over onto the star? And the answer appears to be yes. So... I think this is going to work. So wait here. Step to the right and get shoved. And then this is why we need one moment as blue instead of having the... Well, I mean, having the sequence... I guess blue wouldn't even appear back on the moon if there wasn't one point of movement here. But we kind of didn't need the point of movement before, right? Because the puzzle was solved before blue actually entered a command here. But that actually uses all the pieces. Okay, I feel a lot better about that. So we are... Is it 99? Okay, it is 99. For some reason I was thinking, in my head, I was thinking we needed 100 blue stars for that lock. And I was like, hold on, these numbers are not adding up. Okay. So is this just the same idea? The orange blocks here are again preventing blue from... Oh my god, this is so many sequences. We didn't actually work on this at all, did we? I think that's true. Okay. How do I even? Alright. Wait. No, that's not going to work. I'm trying to think, like... Because we have to execute an unfall that is one square higher than the fall we're executing here, we want to actually get on top of Blue's head, right? I think that's true. And in theory, an approach where we do that would allow us to get onto any one of these blocks. I'm not clear on how we're going to get there with that strategy, though. I guess we're going to find out. Okay. So I want to execute an unfall somewhere here. And we jump sometime after the unfall, so that it will happen before, or we jump sometime after the fall, so it will happen before the unfall during sequence 2, so the blue has time to tuck under us and lift us up to the place where we need to be. So it's like the unfall has to actually happen pretty early in the sequence this time. Well, that's not going to work. But, like, this is a problem, right? There's a moment here where orange wants to step to the side that I need to fix. But I can't just execute my jump here, can I? Well, maybe. Maybe. Because we can allow... jump. So we want the jump to be pretty late, actually. Like this, maybe? No, that's not going to work. Is blue... Wait, is this right? Shouldn't orange be doing nothing with orange's first command? Like, I execute my first command, then orange plays backwards orange's first command. Right, but they're falling from a tile. Shit. See, this isn't going to work, though, because there's not enough time. Yeah. So I need time to tuck blue underneath orange. Oh, actually, I'm being kind of silly, aren't I? We don't have to... What I was thinking is we would get down here and then scoot around orange. Blue can absolutely just fall off the other side. That would work okay, right? So blue goes 1, you go 1, blue goes 2, blue goes 3. So you need to be in the air. That's still going to have the unfall occur. Yeah, no, that's still a problem. That is still a problem, but if blue, or if we have orange do any other horizontal movements, then we lose them to blue. What if it's something like... Okay, there we go. That lets us scoop orange up onto here. Does not help me get the star necessarily, but we could just do this in the other direction, right? I'm going to work with this in the other direction because I would like to get the star if we can. All right, so we shove you over to here, so you jump up there, get under you now. Now you perform the unfall. And now we can do a similar thing, right? We use the height of this unfall. If I jump here, then drop, then how's this gonna work? Wow, you just like didn't. That is simply not what is drawn at all. That sucks. Okay. So what we have to do with this sequence is set up a way for blue to ride orange to the star, I guess. Which is maybe as simple as this. And you know what? Maybe that's not even all wasted time. No, it totally is, because bright blue is trapped in here. Yeah, actually, like, huge, massive problem. That I can't really use blue to do any setup stuff. Alright, so push you here. I can shove you all the way to there. And then the idea is, no, it doesn't matter. I would need another orange sequence and another blue sequence. I was trying to set up all right, can we set up an unfall that's actually going to work here? No, not even close, right? Yeah, there's no universe where Am I in the neighborhood of like the smallest possible number of moves that is required to get blue to reach the star? I think so, because we have to use an unfall from sequence 1 to set up blue in a position where orange can start sequence 3 up here. And then we have to spend sequences 3 and 4 getting this star. And in theory, a run which gets you to the star should be a run in which you can complete things. But that sure doesn't seem to be the case here. There's simply no way for me to gain that much height, right? Then I would need to get on top of blue's head, because what we're going to have to do is have blue jump and orange execute an unfall off of the jumping blue. But there's no way for blue to get under this while also... So it's like unfall and then jump and then step and then step. And the problem with this is that I can get the height I need, but no, I can't. Because I was going to say I could get the height I need in theory because we could have blue jump here. But there's no way to have that occur in the horizontal position that we need it to happen in. All right. Okay. Screw the star. Not going to spend a ton of time obsessing over the star. If this is what it takes, we will simply just get the blue star on this one and move on. If I can figure out how to do that, let's maybe not get too ahead of myself. Actually, hold on. If I jump here, okay, no, it doesn't matter because orange completes a fall before we transition back to orange time. I was thinking if we could have orange start sequence 1 or start step 1 of its sequence in the air, then that would give us a little bit of extra movement. But then this is something very similar, right? It's just like jump, right, to allow blue to get in front, push you over. Yeah. And you can actually complete that like way early. All right, that's something. We are going to come back for these other stars. I want to see Constellation 10. The Inferno. The sky is the limit, it turns out. Oh, tricky. There being a big block here during blue time is certainly going to be problematic. But this is just one where we have to ride blue up during orange time. Right, which is totally pretty doable. Is it gonna take all this? This feels like a lot of doing, right? I guess I need to have a little bit more time because orange needs to go 1, 2, 3. But we need at least 2 steps here, and then an unfall, or sorry, then a jump so that the unfall can carry us up even higher. Or wait, shoot. Right, because we have to get in the air. And then... No, wait, what am I doing? I need that all to happen. I'm like totally in the last puzzle mindset. I don't need orange to get... I need blue to get on top of orange. Blue has to get lifted to this space while orange is riding. So actually, the jump is wrong. We don't want that much height because we'll crush blue when we execute the thing. So we go like, wait, fall. And then I need there to be time for... Orange has to be in the right position. And also blue has to be able to get on top of orange. How am I going to manage that? It is definitely challenging to make both those things happen simultaneously. Because, like, we end up needing to... We need to shove orange one time, and then jump and have orange get under and carry. I don't think we have enough movements for that. It's like some version of the wiggle dance, right? I can't push you now. And then you want to move to here, and blue desperately wants to be in the air there, but I can't do it. Because if I push you now, you'll just walk off the damn ledge. The wiggle dance fails me again. Yeah. Damned untrustworthy. So this needs to end with the last thing before orange executes the unfall needs to be orange moving right, which means playing backwards a leftward step. And orange just has to be in this position when that happens. How do I have to be able to shove orange into this position? No, what am I doing? I need to... Alright, you execute the fall. And then this needs to be a move left. So it'll play backwards as a step to the right. Okay, this gives blue a second to get underneath you. No, damn it, I need more time. No, my position! So the fall has to happen earlier. Well, I guess I don't have to undergo the whole process of orange getting where orange is going all at once, because orange will if we can just get orange over here, orange cannot escape this area easily. So we actually can execute the unfall earlier in the timeline here. We can do that. This is where we step left. I'm trying to think here. So we stepped left. We want to put in a couple of dead frames here. I'm trying to make sure that these are all ordered correctly. So what we've got now is step right and then unfall. And I need the left, or oops, the right there I think works. Then we just pause twice. This gives me time to... No, it still doesn't work. I need to... What I really need is for orange to be one space over. I think that's okay. So we block a movement. Yeah, I step here, jumps that you come over, then you step back, then you do the fall. Right. And now blue is in a position to be ridden by orange up to where orange needs to be. Okay. Blue can't get back, or orange can't get back. And is only going to end up one space away from where they are right now. So I think all we have to do with blue is just wait here, right? And we definitely will have enough time with orange to step over. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to stress about the orange star just yet. I'm just going to take that and move on. Well, maybe I should attack these more. You know what? I'm really torn about whether I should attack the orange star right after doing the blue star so that the actual function of the level is freshest in my mind, or if I want to try to see as many levels as possible here. I guess I'm going to go for the latter. Let's try to see as many levels as possible. That way, if we get stuck on blue star stuff, I have time to think about it between now and the next one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. It doesn't seem like this star is going to be terribly hard to pick up. If there is any dead time for blue, it's really easy to grab it with blue. The fact that this is a blue time block is definitely interesting. I don't see any immediate use for that, but it is certainly present. How do I execute the unfall? What needs executed? I mean, there's certainly like a version of this where we could do, I guess with the sequences only being 3 moves each, there is not a way for orange to do a jump off of blue's head over here, or an unfall rather, off of blue's head over here. Because we can never get blue into this space. That will simply not ever happen. So... I mean, we could record blue being in this space, right? Maybe a little bit of a challenge, I suppose. But yeah, it's going to be something like that. It's going to be, we have to record orange hanging in this space. How do I manage that? Because that would let us have orange get carried on top of blue's head and then just step here. They give us an awful lot of sequences to work with, which makes me worried that this is maybe more complicated than I am making it look. As we don't have to engage with any like unfall nonsense. And in fact, maybe this is much easier if we don't. So what we do here is just stick orange to the ground. That's what the value of this first sequence is. Oh, right. This is going to kill me. So I do want to have time to create this jump, but we have to be like really cautious about how we do it. I guess if I just chill for a sequence and then you just chill for a sequence. Nope, orange has to get to the sun now. So it's right, left. Because that lets orange execute the jump at least once. Although, is it going to be good enough? No, right? Because we're going to fall immediately. And there's a way for orange to get on top of blue. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's right. That's actually really challenging. Because we need blue with only 3 moves per sequence. There is no way for us to create enough time for orange to get on top of blue. Unless orange is up here. Or up there, I suppose. Because we don't have time to do like back and forth stepping. So what if I just don't do anything with orange? Does that make sense? Probably not. So wait, maybe I don't want you to jump here. Maybe you just wait. Yeah, because I definitely want blue to fall all the way down there so orange has time to step over onto blue. Now if I do this, I'm just going to get scraped off of blue's head. Yeah, shit. Which doesn't actually... I mean, that's not helpful. Yeah, and then this is like the worst of all possible sequences. How do I do this? Because like the final sequence for blue is completely... is really easy to... It's really easy to just go left, right? You don't even have to interfere with orange's movement. Am I missing something by not trying to go this way to begin with? Is there a way for me to get orange up here so that we could play back a fall of that size and shape and just have orange cleanly execute an unfall from that position? I don't see how I would do it, I guess is the only thing I can really say. Because it's really hard for us to get a recording of orange falling off of something to the left. All right, I might, I want to make sure that we see the others before the end of the episode. So I might not want to spend too much time on any one of these. We'll take blues, we would prefer oranges. Interesting stuff with the orange time blocks. So it's pretty easy to engineer a couple of those. Oh, right. I actually have to get to the... Sorry, we only have one blue sequence this time. I need to be way more conscious of what I am doing with blue. That said, if blue gets to the moon, orange gets to the sun almost trivially, right? Like almost completely for free. So it's more like... Well, that's not going to work. No, I need to be on your head by the time you're jumping. So you actually do have to step here. Yeah, blue steps over. But you need to have executed that. How are we going to make that happen? Because, like, I need to correct orange. This is another one where I need to, like, I need to both correct orange's position and get blue on top of orange's head, it seems like. Because orange really has quite a lot of traveling to do. So we use a couple of played back movements to the right as movements to the left. No, but they have to be in the other order. It has to be like right, right, left, left, left. Then we have to use blue to block two of those leftward movements. Jump up on your head. Well, I'll tell you, it sure does grab that star. Shit, and also fuck. Okay, I need one. First of all, we need a jump. But secondly, I need to take one more step to the right somehow. Without leaving orange in a place where we can't get things back. Also, I can't even record a jump in... How the hell... How in the hell could this possibly be done? The The jump has to be so early. Like, the absolute best case scenario here is blue falls onto orange in 1. Orange carries blue over on the 1. Blue waits on the 2, waits on the... and ends up here. Waits on the 3 and gets carried up to this position. Steps over on the 4. So, like, that means that the jump would have to be... So step over on the 1, get carried to here. Press down, get carried to here by this command. And then if this command was a jump, we could do the thing. So this is... How am I going to execute the jump here? I mean, it's going to have to be this, right? And then I have to somehow execute 2 rightward moves, which I cannot do without, without losing. All right. Up. So if we go left, left, right, right now, then orange is going to go, we're going to drop onto orange's head. Orange is going to go left, left, right, right. And there's nothing blue can really do about it. You're going to go, okay, you're going to go left, left. Blue steps off, pushes you to here, jumps to get onto your head again. This isn't going to align correctly, though. Block the move. Yeah. That's the moment where I need to get back on top. If we do this, we just end up here, which is not helpful. How in the heck do you get blue over there that fast? I must be missing something really fundamental about what it is we have to do with orange. Okay. Here's the fundamental thing I'm missing. Blue does not need to touch that moon during blue time. Blue needs to touch that moon during sequence 3, which means blue's actual movement can be very distinct, or blue's actual position can be very distinct from where blue was during sequence 2 because of this orange block. So if blue were to step off to here and then make some leftward moves... Well, okay, we have to be careful because we do have to fall enough to reach this moon. Which is actually going to be a problem, right? Because, like, then you're talking about... If during sequence 2 we go right, right... During sequence 3, blue is going to start by not moving twice. And then effectively be synced to this position. So this is that position. This is the 2 moves in position from here. Okay. So then the problem is we need blue to cover some version of 5 left, 2 down from this position. So how feasible is that? It's pretty easy to do 2 down. Pressing left in that position would cause us to do this. And that's 1, 2, 3. So that puts us right here. And we have 3 more movements left, which can get us 1, 2, 3. So we need a shove. And while we're recording blue's moves, blue still doesn't get shoved by orange, right? Let me test something here. No, see, so we can't. And then when we play this back in sequence 3, it's gonna, yeah, it's gonna not quite get where we're going. And we really need blue to get here for orange's sake too, because stepping off of blue's head when blue is in this position is the only way we're gonna pull that off. So what I need is for... What we need is for one of these moves to be doubled because blue steps off onto orange. All right, let me try something here. I need to hesitate. Right, what if we just wait right here? No, I need this move to happen there. Okay, so doing this allows me to gain one extra movement, effectively. Shoot, this does not allow me to fall where I need to fall, because I need to actually land on blue's head, right? And actually, the timing is still not good. Well, no, it would be fine. If I could step off of blue's head at this moment, then blue would shove orange into victory. So that would totally work if I could figure out... We've got blue's path figured out. We just have to fiddle with orange's path here until it allows me to somehow fall where I need to fall. How would I do this? So either orange has to be here, which I don't know that we can actually do when the unfall occurs. Or orange needs to be here but have fallen the other way. There's no way to produce an unfall in that direction that has the requisite height though. So we can mess with the timings. We can play with the timings here. But with this sequence of left, right, down, one left, two rights, and three downs, there's no way orange doesn't end up here. I need to break orange's movement. I need to desync orange's position from orange's movement as well, using blue in some way. What is that way? It is necessarily the case, I think, that blue is going to end up to orange's left. So we can't use blue to desync orange's position by having blue eat rightward moves. Right? Yeah, because we necessarily have to have blue steps down onto orange. Orange moves over, causing blue to double move. And then from there, blue has to move again immediately. I guess blue doesn't have to move again immediately if orange moves again immediately. No, blue definitely does have to move again immediately because there's no time for blue to execute any down actions. They all have to be movement. How would we then have orange end the sequence here? And I'm talking about getting the star here, but I am also talking about survival. Well, actually, no, yeah, because if orange starts here, the way we have blue's movement planned out, there's literally no time during which orange can get on top of blue's head. So getting the blue star does require us to figure this out, it would seem. It really doesn't feel like there's any way to fix this, though. Because if we try to create a... Well, you know what? If orange ends the run here, if orange ends sequence 2 in this position, actually that does allow blue, because blue's going to fall to here, right? So that totally does allow us a way to win. Okay, so all I actually have to do is... we can do that with an unfall from this position. This unfall, right? Or even this unfall. But wait, that doesn't... Oh, that breaks for a couple of reasons, though. Because I need to have approached this space... And that movement is too early, right? Yeah. So that rightward move has to take place during this frame, which does not allow me to move right. Right, right, left, left, right is a necessity. So we can't do this by falling that way, unless... No, there's no way for me to desync... Yeah, we can't do this by falling that way. Okay, this has to be step from here to here. No, we really do not have a lot of... we don't have a lot of time here. We do not get to play around very much. And it doesn't really matter what we're doing before that, I think. Yeah, not really. But if you ride up there, there is no way for you to get on. Because at no point during the sequence is blue... Yeah, at no time during the sequence is blue scalable from any position. If blue fell onto a stationary orange, then we would end up with blue ending the sequence here, which obviously doesn't work. Yeah, all right. I'm giving up on this for right now. We were kind of in the neighborhood of something there. The level's called Airship, which makes a lot of sense now. Wait, that was that one, right? Yes, okay. All right. Sorry, I'm a little spacey. And we're a full hour into the episode already. Okay, hold on. Let me let me look at these other ones very briefly. Blue space block, obviously very significant. Okay, the climb. So we start sequence 3 here. Start sequence 4 there. Something like that. Total nightmare. I just want to look at these other ones. We really do not. I do not have time to spend on them, sadly. Oh, this is cute. So there's going to be a blue phase where we just like trap orange in the donut. This sucks. So much of the floor being color dependent really sucks. That one feels mean-spirited. I like the idea of the time capsule though. We bury orange and free them later. And then finally, Metro, which, if I'm being honest, does not look as visually intimidating as the other two puzzles we just looked at. I am sure that I will find out that it is much, much worse, far more intimidating than they. This is another one where just like the mechanics of getting stuff across. I'm assuming the idea is you want to have orange jump, blue jump, and this is blue being in this space for a moment off of that double jump is how orange either gets across or gets carried up here and runs over. I don't know. This one does not seem like it's going to be as bad as the others, but they all do still look pretty tough. So 5 more passages, 11 more orange stars. We're getting quite close to the end here, and now we've seen the whole thing at least. I do believe that is where I'm going to have to call it for today, though. Thank you all so much for watching. When y'all come back next time, I'm hoping real soon, we are definitely going to increase some of these numbers, at least one of these numbers. And we'll see you then.